Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Holly, I'm 30 years old. I've got a almost 5-year-old little girl called Isabel, and I'm currently pregnant with another girl who is due in January 2020, and this video is going to be my 33-week pregnancy update. I literally haven't done one since 23 weeks, so that's 10 whole weeks, which is just madness. Like, I don't know where that time's gone at all. I've just been like either feeling really tired or just busy, like trying to sort the house out and obviously preparing for Christmas as well. That I just haven't got around to filming any more updates, so I thought, yeah, it's been quite some time, so I thought I would do another update for you. So yeah, as I said, I am 33 weeks plus 2 days today. And in my last video I would have said I was waiting for a consultant appointment because I was having a growth scan, because earlier on in my pregnancy at the 12-week scan where they take your bloods, they detected that I had low plasma A protein in my placenta, which can lead to having a baby that's kind of on a bit of the smaller side. So I've been booked in for like regular growth scans every 4 weeks from when I was 27 weeks. So every 4 weeks from 27 weeks I'm having like growth scans to monitor the baby's growth. So I had my first growth scan at 27 weeks with the consultant, and baby was measuring like as it should for my gestation at that time. So yeah, that was all good. He kind of went over a bit about what I want to do for my labour, because with Isabel, just due to a number of different reasons, it ended in an emergency C-section. So obviously this time I had an option of just having an elective C-section from the get-go, or if I wanted to try for a VBAC, which is a vaginal birth after C-section, which is what I have opted to do. I'd really like to get a chance to experience naturally delivering this baby, because I kind of feel like I was robbed of that a little bit, well, a lot, with Isabel. When I had her, I had preeclampsia, so they induced me. I had a really long labour. I did get to 9 centimetres dilated, but by which point I'd just been in labour so long that my cervix had swollen. She was back to back and her heart rate was starting to get like distressed, so that is why I ended up in the emergency C-section last time. If it had been something else, like if my pelvis was too small and she got stuck, or if like they induced me and I didn't really dilate a lot, that would kind of change things as to whether they think I'd be like eligible for trying for a VBAC this time. But because I did get to 9 centimetres and there wasn't any like physical reason within myself, like my pelvis being too small or something, as to why she couldn't come out, then I've been given like a 70 to 75% chance of having a successful VBAC delivery this time. So yeah, I'm gonna go for it, because I just, this will be my like last chance to ever give it a go at having a like natural delivery, because obviously if I opted for a C-section this time, any future babies, it will always be a C-section, because the risk is too high once you've had like 2 C-sections to go and have a VBAC, because there is a chance of your scar like splitting in delivery, and the risk just gets higher and higher like the more C-sections you have. So really speaking, this is my last chance to deliver naturally, and I've been given a 70 to 75% chance of doing that successfully. So yeah, I just want to give it a go, and at least I've tried then. So yeah, anyway, kind of went on a tangent then. So yeah, the baby was growing completely fine at 27 weeks as it should. As I said, we went over the fact that I would like to try for a VBAC this time. They have said to me, because I've got this like low protein in my placenta, I don't think they're going to be willing to let me go over like the normal 2 weeks as you would in like a normal pregnancy. Because like obviously the longer baby's in there, the less kind of functioning your placenta is, and obviously it's already low in this plasma protein thing, that they don't want the baby being in there like longer than it has to be. So I'm a bit unclear as to when exactly, how far exactly they'd let me go over, because I've seen like 2 different consultants, and the first guy said that maybe possibly up to 7 days over they would let me like go over, but that they're basically not going to induce me at any point ever. I think that's due to the fact that I've had the previous C-section. They don't like to induce you if you've had a previous section. I think that's the reason, because it puts extra strain on the scar, I think. I'm not entirely sure, but they've just said they're not inducing me isn't an option. So basically it's either me go into labour naturally on my own and try for a natural delivery with my VBAC, but if I don't go into labour on my own, they're not able to induce me, so at that point it would turn into an elective C-section. Obviously that's not what I want, but that is like completely out of my hands, and obviously I just want baby to be safe, so if I don't go into labour on my own then I'll have no other option. So it will be an elective section. So yeah, as I said, I'm a bit unclear as to how long I've got to like go into labour naturally myself, because I'm not sure at what point they're going to be like, we would prefer baby to be out like this time, like because the guy was like maybe up to 7 days, but I'm kind of not really sure on that at the minute. But yeah, so that's kind of like my birth plan at the minute, but I don't know really when or how far along I'm gonna be able to go. I had my growth scan at 27 weeks, and then I've just had another growth scan at 32 weeks, which was last week. So as I said, I'm having it every 4 weeks. So yeah, I had one last week at 32 weeks pregnant, and yeah, they measured everything again, and yeah, baby is still definitely not small. If anything, she is quite they didn't use the word big, but basically she's quite big. If you know like about the centiles, the chart that they measure the growth on, she is actually currently on the 90th centile, which like I never really thought I'd have a small baby even with this like placenta issue, because like my bump's just been big all along. Isabel was £8.2 when she was born at 3 days over, I think, by the time she arrived. Yeah, so she was £8.2 and she's my first baby, so they're only supposed to get heavier. So this baby is on the 90th centile at the minute. I said like, is that like big? And she just said that as long as baby is under the 95th centile, then they don't worry about it at all. She's still within the average weight of her gestation at the minute. If she went on to the 95th aisle or beyond, then she would be classed as like a big baby, but at the minute she's kind of like on the larger end of average, but still within the average range, so they're not worried. So yeah, I don't see everyone's pretty much said they don't see, obviously, her being small at the point of delivery. Obviously I'm already 33 weeks now and she's on the 90th centile, so yeah, there's no concerns about her growth, but I do still have to have the growth scans because of this low plasma protein thing. So I'm booked in again. I would have been seeing a consultant again in 4 weeks time, but that falls on the week of Christmas. So obviously I'm not able to go in then, so they've booked me in for the week before, so it'll be like 3 weeks since my last one, and that's on the 18th of December, I believe. So 3 weeks since I had my last growth scan, so they'll do another growth scan then. And the consultant I spoke to last week did say that they may offer me a sweep at 38 weeks. So yeah, I'm hoping that they're still able to do that at 38 weeks, because obviously I can't be induced, so anything to help me go into labour naturally on my own would be great. Obviously, I know sweeps aren't always effective and they pretty much have like a 50-50 chance of doing anything, but it's completely worth a shot. So yeah, I'm definitely willing to have that sweep at 38 weeks. So we'll just see what happens from there, and I'll make another video after my growth scan on the 18th of December. Oh, they did give me a picture on the last one. They don't normally, because I've had 2 growth scans now, and they don't normally give pictures because it's not that type of scan, it's just only for medical like purposes. But last week I had a different person doing it, so she gave me 2 pictures. It's just of like the head and face, so I don't know if you'll be able to make it out, but this is like the forehead, the nose, the cheek, and like the eye slit kind of there. So you can see she's like very, very chubby right now. So yeah, all is good at the minute. I've had obviously all my regular midwife appointments over at my GP, as well as the consultant appointments, which again have all been okay. My blood pressure is still okay, my wee is still okay, there's no protein in it, and my bump is measuring what it should. So yeah, that is all good. I'm still taking my aspirin every day. I take 1 aspirin daily. Since 12 weeks I've been taking that because of my high blood pressure last time. They've advised that I take that daily. So my midwife did say to stop taking that at 36 weeks, but I checked with the consultant last week and she told me to carry on taking it throughout the duration of the pregnancy right till the end. So I'm just going to take the consultant's word for it and just keep taking it. As far as me goes, I'm just feeling very big. I'm very tired. There's so much I want to get organised in the house still, but as the days are going on, I'm just finding it really, really hard to get motivated. But yeah, I really want to kind of just get things organised like before Christmas, so I can just kind of relax after Christmas then, because it obviously won't be long till she is here after that, hopefully. Yeah, I'm just feeling really heavy. I definitely feel a lot lower than I did at this point in my pregnancy with Isabel. My bump was still very high, but baby feels like really low, and the head, she's like head down already, the midwife, the consultant said. She didn't say that was anything that would like lead to her coming early. She just said the head is down. I don't think it's engaged, but when I'm walking, like I can feel that like kind of just really low feeling, and like her head's kind of like resting on my pelvic bone or something, which can be like quite painful. I'm getting loads of Braxton Hicks, which I've been getting for a while now, and I had the same with Isabel. So again, I don't think that's anything to say that she would come any earlier. And I don't know if I didn't mention this in my last one, my like boobs have been leaking for quite some time now as well. Not loads, only like a little bit, especially if I'm lying down and like my boobs squashed on my arm or something. It'll start to like leak a bit. Again, I had that with Isabel and she didn't come early, so it's just one of those things that some people get and some people don't. Where I'm so big as well, I was quite lucky that I got away with not really getting any stretch marks with Isabel, but I can see the stretch marks starting to appear with this one now. I just feel a lot more bigger already, and I've got potentially like 8 more weeks of growing. So yeah, I'm just trying to use like moisturizers and stuff as often as I can, but I don't really remember to do it until like I just do it once before bed. That's like the only time I remember to do it. But yeah, I think that's everything with me. Just kind of waiting to see what happens now. I'm kind of like, Christmas is taking up a lot of my like thoughts and stuff at the minute. So like this pregnancy is just going so fast, and it's just madness that like Christmas is going to be here in like about 3-4 weeks, is it? 4 weeks maybe. And like once Christmas and New Year's over, it's going to be January. She's due January the 18th, and I've worked out I'll probably have my sweep around like the 5th of January, somewhere in that week, because I'll be 38 weeks then, which is when they said that I could have one. So yeah, like potentially she could come not long after Christmas at all if the sweep does anything. So yeah, I still need to organise like a lot of baby stuff. I need to like wash her clothes. Obviously I haven't packed my hospital or the baby's hospital bags yet. There's something else that I need to do. Like it still feels quite early to do those things at the minute, but as I said, like with Christmas and New Year, yeah, it'd be kind of nice just to have all that stuff done and then just relax, enjoy Christmas, and then after Christmas and the New Year I can just be like chill, everything's done, I'm just going to relax and enjoy these last like week or so, and wait till she arrives kind of thing. So yeah, kind of like gone on a bit of a tangent now, but yeah, I'll leave you with a bump shot, and thank you for watching, and I will see you again in my next video when I should be 36 weeks, I think. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching. Bye. So yeah, this is me at 33 weeks, and yeah, 33 weeks and 2 days. I am pretty large now. So yeah, definitely not a small baby in there. Although like I am like really small myself anyway. I'm like 5'3", I think, or 2.5. So yeah, and I think I tend to have big babies, so they just show a lot on me. Take this down. So yeah, like it's still quite high, I guess, but definitely lower than I was with Isabel at this point, which I can definitely feel. So yeah, that is Bump, and the lighting's not very good, but like this area is very stretched, and I am starting to see stretch marks appearing here, which is kind of annoying, but it's just one of those things. So yeah, that is my Bump for 33 weeks.